With an out-of-control wildfire now just 2 kilometers outside of Flin Flon, most residents didn't take long to heed the evacuation order. 200 kilometers down the highway, traffic bumper to bumper.
It's been a real whirlwind.
Noelle Drimmy and her family fled this. Driving 5 hours south, now staying with friends, attempting to stay calm.
I'm trying not to kind of go into that worst case scenario mode. I really do feel for all our firefighters that are staying behind.
This is Rico.
Gina Malate just happy her family is safe after an 8-hour drive to an evacuation center in Winnipeg.
There's lots of what if. What if there's a fire ahead of us, and then we're going to be trapped. So it's very scary.
The city of about 5,000 clearing out overnight. During the day, fire lines still holding.
No assets are burning within our community and municipality boundary at this time. So we're pretty grateful for that.
The Flin Flon fire is the top of many firefighting priorities as Manitoba contends with more than 20 wildfires, several threatening remote northern communities. This one near Pimicikamak Cross Lake cut off the road south and access to the airport, forcing 5,000 people to the nearest community. The Air Force now helping to fly some out. Help Pimicikamak's chief says should have come sooner.
The bureaucracy is so intense, man. They can't get away from it.
The premier declared a state of emergency Wednesday. Currently, more than 170 out-of-province firefighters are helping, with little in the forecast offering hope this will soon improve. As evacuees are registered, the question for many now, what next?
It's a very scary situation for lots of us. So we all have a different story. We're all taking different paths, and we're just trying to stay positive.
Now, evacuation not going so well in some other places tonight. About 100 kilometers north of Flin Flon, Matthias Colomb Cree Nation, which is a fly-in community. Fire has surrounded the airport, smoked it out. Planes can't land there, even military ones. So leadership tonight is telling us they're trying to get hundreds of people out by boat and helicopter.
And Cam, with the risk posed by these fires still so high, I gather the province is taking some extra precautions tonight.
Well, 17,000 evacuees that are being told to come to Winnipeg are being met by hazy skies. Officials are imposing more restrictions in fire-prone areas, canceling all burn permits, even backcountry activities like hiking and even boating. Anything, Adrienne, that can cause even the slightest of sparks.
Yeah, smart. All right, Cam McIntosh in Winnipeg. Now in Alberta, more evacuation orders forcing hundreds of residents to get out, including some First Nations west of Fort McMurray.
When the fire changed in Red Earth area, we started thinking, hey, maybe we should try to do something else here.
More than 40 fires are burning across the province. Over half are out of control. In order to get a sense of the weather in the prairies fueling these fires, CBC News meteorologist Johanna Wagstaff is here. So, Joe, is the forecast going to change in the coming days?
Adrienne, unfortunately, weather could make fire conditions even worse. We have this large dome of hot and dry air sitting right over the prairies. Most temperatures today hit 30 degrees, but tonight a cold front is cutting into that hot air in Alberta. So storms, gusty winds could spark new fires there, but that front won't break the heat in Saskatchewan or Manitoba. Instead, we get that hot, dry weather and windy conditions, very windy Friday through Saturday. So that combination, especially the shifting winds, is exactly what fuels the wildfire spread. So we're also watching the huge volume of smoke being ejected. It's already stretching across to Montana. So I should mention that air quality alerts and poor visibility also likely to continue. And overall, even though there's no rain in the forecast, Adrienne, I should say at least by early next week, we will see a good drop in temperatures.
So, Joe, it feels like this might be early, right? An early start to these extreme wildfires.
Yeah, you're right. It is an early start, especially for Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Manitoba has seen 3 times the average number of fires so far this year. Saskatchewan almost double its average. A big driver is this persistent drought. We've had low snowpack, low spring, winter runoff. It's part of this broader trend we're seeing with climate change, of course, fire seasons starting earlier and being more intense.
All right, meteorologist Johanna Wagstaff. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.